Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of my cryptocurrency update videos, and I'm going to be covering XRP. A few of you have asked me to cover it, so that is exactly what I'm going to do right now. And I just want to say that this is not financial advice, it's just for educational purposes only. Take with this information as you will. Do what you want with this information, basically. Anyway, so starting on the weekly, we're going to do the weekly and the daily time frame, get a good overview of what is going on for XRP. Okay, so I want on the weekly, as I said, as you can see in the past here, after having a good few down weeks here, you know, we broke below both key levels of support, so it was looking worrying for XRP. It was looking like we were gonna just keep dropping. Then what happened? We broke above and we flew up, and we had this huge pump up on the weekly time frame. I mean, this week just flew. Do you know what I mean? That was a huge week. A huge week to the upside. And again, right now it's looking worrying for XRP. You've broke both weekly supports here. You know, it's not looking great, but could we be repeating the past? You've had a good few wicks here, Could we break above, and boom, fly? And this dip is seeming quite a little bit bigger than that. I've had a few more down weeks than we have here. And if we keep dipping, you know, the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip, as Louis would say. Could we now be repeating this on maybe a bit of a larger scale? That's the question. So I'm going to do a couple fibs. I'm going to start off with some down targets, because obviously if we do break key levels, we will be heading further down, because obviously we're holding up on the 200 moving average right now, which is so key. That 200 moving average must hold, but if we do lose it, we will come down to the one as 51 cent. And if we do that, that's also fine, because look here, in the past you held the one. That's when you had you know, you went up. That's when you switched it around, basically. So if we can come to this one and hold it as support a good few times, a good couple touches, we could then switch up this trend, starting our weekly bull market. And if you look here, it would make sense, because you've got a big W pattern forming, okay, on the weekly time frame. So that is what could be happening with XRP. XRP does actually look quite different to the other alts I'm covering. It's looking a bit more positive than the other alts that I'm covering. Obviously with the court case and stuff, that it plays a huge part in where this chart is going to go. But for now, I'm just reading the chart. I'm not including fundamentals right now. We're looking positive. Obviously, if we lose the one, we're going to the 1618, which is at 26 cent, holding on to those previous lows here. And we know that if you lose the low, you go to the next low. So that's not scary. That's nothing new, okay? 1618, obviously, if you lose this, then you head to these levels here. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not confident that will happen. I'm confident that we're going to come to the 1 fib level. And if we lose that, then we're going to go to the 1618. But if we hold this one here, slowly getting it back above these weekly supports, because once you get to the 0618, you're safe then. Once we can get back above the 0618, we're safe. But for then, you know, we can go either way anyway, but if we're holding up here, we're more likely to start our reversal and go up to the 0618 and so on and so forth. Obviously, we could be forming a bottoming out structure right now, and we need to break. For this to be confident, we've got to break this level here. For me to be confident that we're going to create this W pattern, we've got to break the neckline. So before then, I can't be 100% confident that is what we're doing. But just hypothetically, theoretically, whatever you want to say, if this was the bottom, I'm not calling the bottom right now. I'm just saying hypothetically, like, if this was the bottom, and we've got a breakout here, a target at the 1618 at $2.55, sorry. So that's huge, you know, that's exactly what we're looking for in this chart. I don't know when we're going to get there, I don't know when. Obviously, if this is the bottom, it could be a good few months yet, but if we lose that bottom, then obviously we've got our downwards targets for that, which is great. And onto the daily now. That's all for the weekly, guys. It's just a quick one on XRP, just to give you a general direction. So on the daily, we're kind of stuck in this zone right now, guys, okay? We're stuck in this box, so we could keep consolidating here. We're going to need a break one way or another, of course. And because we are under this weekly support, kind of using it as resistance, we really need to be getting above this 64 cent level. That's so key. If we can get above 64 cent, You know, all we've got to do is break through one more barrier. That will probably bring us above the 20 moving average, above the 55 once you've broken this one, and then eventually to the 200 on the daily. So on the daily time frame, 64 cent is a key level to break. If we can break that and hold above, we're good to go, you know? That's a positive sign for me. But if we're hitting our head here, falling lower, then yeah, we're going to head down. So we need to see what's going to happen on this break, basically. Where are we going to go on this, with this box? Are we going to carry on? Are we going to break above or down? That's what we need to wait for. So we're waiting for a break of this key area here before we know where we're going, basically. Swing low to swing high. So yeah, we broke the one, so look, it is looking like if we can't get above this level, we're going to be heading to 49 cent in the short term, which isn't negative. 49 cent, that's fine. We can do that. Obviously, the fibs don't fib, tell fibs. So lose the one. We know we're going to the 1618, but if we can get above this, then we know we're going to go to the 0618. It's all just waiting for the charts to play out, and, you know, just use your predictions, use your knowledge as much as possible to try and predict where the chart's going to go. And that's my prediction. I think we're going to come to the 1618 because we're hitting our head on the one. We're not breaking above that. We're stuck in this zone right now, and if we break, yeah, the 1618, 49 cent is where we're going to be heading to. Okay, guys. So obviously I will come back with XRP in another day or two, maybe a couple of days. See what progress it's made, if any, of course. Just want to say, subscribe to my channel, it's a huge help. Like and comment down below any coins you want to see, or comment anything you like, as long as it's nice. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.